Mick Philpott has been attacked inside of prison. Now he's been attacked inside of HMP Wakefield, also known as Monster Mansion. Now, Mick Philpott, I'm sure the majority of you watching this channel will know exactly who he is. He is the father that killed his 6 children in a house fire. A house fire that him, along with his girlfriend and his friend, purposely set on fire in 2013. Now, he was convicted of manslaughter. Should have been murder, but there wasn't an intention to actually kill the kids. But what a stupid act that he's not his wife, his girlfriend and his friend committed. What a bunch of retards. That's exactly what they are. Now, before getting to what happened in the attack, I will talk a little bit more about what happened in 2000. Well, he was convicted in 2013. But as well, before I get into it, if you are wanting any merchandise, click the link in the description or go to the comment section. Behind the Bars TV t-shirts, Bacon Basher t-shirts. I've got Bronson t-shirts and the UK's #1 Bacon Basher, Robert Morsley. Go and have a look at all the different t-shirts I've got on there, people. So Philpott, in 2013, hatched a plan. By the way, he is a father to 17 kids, I believe, with different mothers. But unfortunately, that night, 6 of his children were in that house. And the greedy, benefits grabbing little rat wanted more benefits. He wanted to be a hero or be known as a hero. He wanted to set the fire, rescue his kids, then get put into a bigger house because he was just in a small few bedroom terraced house. He wanted a bigger house for free on the handouts. So he hatched this plan with his idiotic wife and friend rather, to set fire to the house and rescue the kids. He didn't even go upstairs to let the kids know something was going to happen. They were fast asleep in bed, whilst him, along with these other 2 idiots, went and set fire to the house. And they didn't just go and set fire to a curtain or something and try and act out as though it was just a little fire. The idiotic fools went in with a can of petrol, poured it all over the hallway, set fire to it. Not just a little bit of petrol, the full can all over, set fire to it, boosh, the house up in flames. They didn't have time to get up and rescue them. Them poor kids, burnt alive, died in that house of smoke inhalation. All because these idiots wanted more benefits and wanted a bigger house. So this is the reason why he's been attacked inside of prison. So in HMP Wakefield, obviously he's not well liked. The majority of cons in there are bacons. Bacons that have done despicable crimes against kids. And a lot of them, though, aren't in for that type. There is some that aren't in for that type of offence. Some of them, there's a bit of a hierarchy amongst the bacons, believe it or not. Don't think they're as bad as people like him. Some of them are in for doing things against women, rapes against women, and they don't look at themselves as being as bad as someone who's took the life of a little one or interfered or done something with little ones. So these are the ones that act out their own prison justice, because the majority of crime or murders in the high security prisons that I've covered on here have actually happened on the bacon wings, believe it or not. And it's normally been a bacon on bacon. 2 wrongs making a right. One attacking the other, ending his life in most cases, and the other one getting another life sentence, so he's no longer on the streets and a danger to little ones. So that's the saying that I use on here. 2 wrongs made a right in these situations. So Philpott has been smashed from behind, and what as maybe is it did say when someone sent us an email that it was either a metal tray or a flask. They no longer have the metal trays now inside a prison. This is what they used to serve your food up on. When I first went in the young offender prisons, we used to get the metal plates, and believe you me, they were lethal weapons. But they no longer have them in the prison, so it's obviously been a metal flask. And you've seen that video of Sidney Cook getting hammered from behind with a flask, and the same sort of thing has happened to Mick Philpott. He's been bashed from behind off another con who was younger than him, because he's now 68, I believe. And he did get life for the manslaughter charges with a minimum of 15 years, so he will be up for parole in a couple of years' time. The girlfriend, Andy's friend, were released a few years back, I believe in 2020 when she got released. I'm not sure when he did, but I think they got similar sentences, and they're both out now, living their lives, whilst them little ones never had a chance because of their idiotic behaviour. Absolute cretins what they are. And this is why Philpott has been attacked off another con, a younger con, not sure what he's in for, but he didn't like Philpott. There's not a lot to like him inside the prisons, or inside that prison, because he ended the lives of 6 little ones. Anyone that does that is despised. Obviously on the bacon wings, there's a lot of them on there, but there is, like I've mentioned, some that don't like that type of thing, and they think they're better than the others. So he's the one that's come up behind Philpott and smashed his head in with a flask. He did survive the attack. They didn't have to take him to outside hospital. The ambulance people came in, stitched him up inside the prison, so he didn't have to go out. Obviously, they don't want to be taking people like that into hospital areas, because if someone sees him on the out, he might be attacked again. But with him still being in a high security prison, and it's a life sentence, excuse me, he will not be getting released in a couple of years' time, because he has to go through the rigmarole of going to a Category B, Category C, then Category D. With him still being in Wakefield and still being high profile, he will not be getting released when he's up for parole in 2027 or 28, I believe. So, but I will keep you all updated about what's happening with these type of offenders inside a prison. Keep you updated when they're up for parole, and let you know exactly what's happening inside the prisons. And as usual, people, if you are enjoying the content, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Take care, everyone.